What is good, ladies and gentlemen? It's your boy Foxy. Welcome back to the Fox's Den. Getting into another reaction. It's a wonderful Monday. A new episode of VINLAND SAGA, episode 20. Bro, like I said, every week we're approaching the end of the season, and it's like annoying me because I want this show to just keep going. I mean, this show is very successful, so I wouldn't doubt that we get a third season, but it's all a matter of when. The first season for this show, I think, it came out a good while ago. I know that. And, the second season, got adapted, and it's been a wonderful journey so far, seeing Thorfinn's character development and how he's changing as a person and his goals and, trying to fight this battle of, like, what's morally right and, facing his regret of all the people that he's killed and stuff like that. Like, the season's been amazing, so I'm going to be really sad whenever it ends. And like I said, it's just a matter of time when that third season actually comes. And, hopefully it's like a usual break between, seasons. Like, I'm hoping, like, shortest like a year. I could do a year, you know what I'm saying? But longer than that, like, bro, I love this show so much. Like, I just wanted to continue. So hopefully the third season is like I would think, maybe like a year from now. That would be amazing. So hopefully that's the case. But regardless, once we finish this up and wrap it up in like about 4 weeks, because we got about 4 more episodes, I believe. There's plenty more shows on the way. Summer, is going to be really stacked. One Piece is going off like crazy right now, with the episodes that we got on the way, and the 2 episodes that we just got in the past 2-3 weeks with Sanji and Zoro. So we got plenty of stuff to watch. But I've been really enjoying Vinland Saga, and off the last episode, we saw the battle on Ketil's farm officially start. And Ketil definitely using, the advantage of him having the same name as this legendary, Iron Fist Ketil to his advantage, convincing, the men that he has on this farm to actually go into battle, and a little over his head, you know what I'm saying? Like, he thinks that they actually have a chance, and Snake and Thorgirl are the only ones that really realize the reality of this. It's like, you guys are gonna get fucked up. This is Canute's Kingsguard and Yom's Vikings, bro. Like, these are top of the line soldiers. You're not gonna stand a chance. But Snake is going along with it anyways, because he feels like he owes, some sort of payback to Ketil for sheltering him and taking him in and whatnot. And then also Thorgil, he just wants a good ass fucking fight. He doesn't care. And right now he's on the flank, and he's the only one that is on the flank, and I have a feeling that he's just gonna go crazy, bro, because he's the only one that has really any idea of battle strategy, experience for sure. You know what I'm saying? He's very strong. He's the one. He got taught by Snake. So Snake and Thorgil, like I said, are our top 2 assets on this side of the Ketil's side. And Canute also is getting a little too cocky, because he's already basically realized how, I guess, lackluster Ketil's forces are in front of him. He's like, all right, yeah, no, these guys are stupid as shit. They're useless sacks of shit. Just forget the rear guard. Let's just focus on the 70 men that are in front of us. Obviously, they're doing just fine. It's a thin line of 70 men, and they're moving up like it's nothing. So he's already getting a little too over his head as well. It's a battle of both, leaders kind of getting a little too ahead of themselves. And Thorgil is on the flank, bro, so I'm excited to see him actually go off, and also see if Thorfinn, Einar, and Leif, and Arnade, they actually have the chance, like, everything goes smoothly with them to get wherever they're trying to go and get away from this battlefield, because Arnade is in terrible shape. And off the last episode, seeing her, like, kind of having that dream right before she woke up, like, you'd think she was, like, going to the other side and she was about to pass away, because that's pretty much what we've seen through the Gardar episode that was dedicated to him. He kept on fluttering in and out of consciousness, having these dreams, and eventually meeting up with his son, so that, like, gave us confirmation that, like, yeah, he passed on. And then also, their son passed away probably a couple years before that, and now they're reunited in the afterlife, and it's very, very sad. But same sort of thing that was going on with Arnade last episode. She's seeing Gardar. He's on the wagon. She's got both of her children right there, and basically Gardar says, I'll wait here for you with the children. So that goes to show that the baby inside of her is probably already gone, which is just so fucking sad, bro. And that's where I really have. That's really the reason why I think I and many people have lost respect for Ketil, is because he had so many opportunities to use the violence, if you will, or hatred, or whatever, or bravery for not being a coward on so many different situations that would have actually benefited him and, helped him stand his ground and for what he believes in. But instead, he just gets so upset that, you know, his trust was betrayed from Arnaid, when really she was just trying to do the right thing for her husband and, you know, give him some sort of closure. And she just had dreams and hopes, bro. Like she just had like a dream and a hope that she might be able to have a family again with Gardar and whatnot, before, you know, just reminiscing of what life was like before slavery. So you think, you know, after Ketil being like the one that was always relying on her and always confiding on her and, you know, trying to, you know, the only one that he could talk to, like, you think he would have more of an understanding from where she was coming from if he'd just take the time to actually talk to her. But no, he just beat her ass and killed the baby. So, you know, very unfortunate stuff there. But yeah, that's what I'm excited for. I'm excited to see how this battle plays out. I'm ready to see Thorgil go the fuck off, Snake go off, and, you know, hopefully Einar and Thorfinn and them leave. They all get out of here smoothly. But, you know, you never know. There's always some dramatic stuff going on, so I wouldn't be surprised if somehow they get caught up into, you know, some other mess, or, you know, they interfere with their escape, you know, somehow, like if the, you know, Ketil's forces just get demolished fucking right away. Like, who knows, bro? But regardless, I'm very excited to get in this, so if you guys enjoy it, please leave a like down below, comment, subscribe for new, and hit that notification bell so you know when the next one's dropping. Let's get into it. Episode 20, Season 2 of Vinland Saga.
今まで13人殺した。
13 people. Is this Snake?
Oh no.
Compared to the average idiot, I think I'm pretty strong. This is Fox talking. Really? That's what you think of killing? They're the real fucking deal, bro. They're not afraid at all. Look at them, enjoying it. They are enjoying this. Oh my goodness, bro. Nah, this is brutal. Oh, nah, bro. Nah, it's over. It's over. Like, Ketil, what did you think was gonna happen, bro? Oh my god, Badger's already lost his hand. Bro, the animation looked like it stepped up a little bit. Bro, he can't even move right now. You know, like as he was saying, he actually thinks kind of highly of himself because he's killed 13 people. He has somewhat of an experience with this. Look at this animation. Nah, that looks amazing. But he's still afraid right now with the experience that he has. It just goes to show there's always somebody better than you. Hey, you better be relieved. Yeah, I know you didn't order it, motherfucker, but what are you doing? You just been sitting on the horse the whole time. Bro, you call yourself a Norseman? What does the debt matter, bro? We're gonna die. Yeah, look at the reality in front of you, bro. Bro, it's wild as fuck, dude. You better wake up to reality, Ketil. But they're already retreating and Thorgil's still on the flank. We haven't even seen Thorgil do anything yet. The episode's called Pain, bro. Oh my god. Look who's here. And Wolf is leaving? Bro. This, yeah, nah. Look how excited he is. This just couldn't be a perfect chance. Yo! Holy shit, this anticipation. You're playing the opening here? Bro, nah, come on, stop blue and balling me, man. I completely forgot about the opening with that introduction to the episode. Damn! Oh my god, he already chipped his sword. Basically broken in half. Dude, like, just like that. Just like that, bro. From Helheim? Nah, this dude's a savage, bro. Nah. Thorgil's a savage, bro. Bro. Already got rid of his sword. Not looking good. Oh, he's smart, though. Look how he distracted him. Not looking good, bro. Not looking good. Ooh. Yep, I was about to say, and there's no way Wolf didn't realize this from behind. Like all that fucking noise, bro. Oh! Oh my god! And he doesn't even care. He's still choking him out, bro. Oh my god. He's got a lot of men surrounding him. Bro, nah, Thorgils is insane, bro. This is a warrior from Helheim. Is he actually retreating? Yeah, Thorgil bold as fuck, bro. He don't care. They distracted them enough to make them fall back now, too. Looks like the battle's gonna come to a kind of a halt for a second. Snake gets to breathe for a second. Holy shit. Bro, fucked his ass up. Yeah, nah, come on, bro. Get your ass up. Bro, they didn't stand a chance, dog. This was brutal. Sound of pain. Iceland? Bro, every time they do this, bro, the silence in the soundtrack, it's just like... She actually about to pass right now, bro? They made it better. They made it bearable.
あれでいいさ。お腹の子、子供を守るって。
Bro, look at her hand. I love how they just centered in on Einar grabbing her. Like, look at her, bro. She's already cold. She's already almost dead, bro. Yep, sure enough. Terrible. Really, bro? This episode's called Pain too, bro. Like, god damn, bro. So fucking sad. And Thorfinn's seeing how she's reacting right now, and this is exactly how he used to feel. Bro, that is insane how long that has stuck with him, bro. He said he learned that from his father. That's from a long time ago, bro. Oh my god, bro. They are killing this right now. His voice actor? Bro, his voice actor is bodying this. Do you hear him panting? Whimpering. Oh my god, bro. So fucking sad, bro. She didn't have a chance in hell. All she wanted was just to try it. Just the 1% chance of having a normal life again with her like, and that was too much to ask. Like, god, bro. Wow, bro. And that comes full circle, bro. Bro, I'm trying so hard not to cry right now. You see Leaf's face, bro? Leaf is like, wow, you really remember the story I told you. And how long he's held on to that through everything he's been through. This show is fucking beautiful, bro. And we were just seeing absolute chaos in the battle. Snake and Kettle. Yeah, for real. Snake already realized, like, what the hell are y'all, like, y'all were about to leave, right? Oh, nah, Einar, nah, fuck, this is the wrong time to bring Kettle into his sight, bro. Ooh, bro, he's fucking reacting with rage right now. Bro, look at Thorfinn. He can't even believe that he just did that. Bro. Punch the shit out of him. Wake the fuck up. Bro, this is how much... Bro. Nah, bro. These two are true fucking friends, bro. Holy shit. Damn, bro. Bro, Einar's voice actor is bodying this, like, nah. Yeah, and Thorfinn knows very well what happens when you succumb to that rage. Yeah, like, he's trying to help him not turn out like him, bro. Thorfinn suffered for a long-ass time. This is terrible. Terrible. Thank God I thought the episode was over, bro. I was like, no fucking way it ends right there. They bury her? Where's Kettle? It's not with Snake anymore. Not that I see. It's crazy because Snake understands them a lot, and bro, Snake is like one of the people that's like, I feel like kind of like on both sides. Like, he's under the master, so he's gonna do what he thinks is right and still use his sword like he has always been. But I feel like he's very understanding.
Oya to ko ga koroshiau. そんな様のすべてを天空の高みから見下ろしておられるのだろう。トルフィー、待て。どこへ行く？待たんか。何をするつもりだ？
He looks like he's got conviction by. Oh, really? Bro, I've never seen. You've never seen Thorfinn with more conviction behind his eyes than right now. He really wants to try and prevent as much death as possible.
今度こそお前をアイスランドに連れて帰らせてくれ。俺たちのご先祖様は逃げて。戦いを逃れて。
Bro, how long ago that feels? Nah, dude. This fucking show is amazing, bro. This is why I don't want the season to end.
かっこ悪いってそう思ったけど今はすごく誇らしく思う。
Wow, nah, bro.
ざっと見たところクヌートは100人前後の兵しか連れていなかった。どんなに悪く転んでも生きて戻るだけならなんとかなる。
Look at how calm he looks. The conviction on his face, bro, nah. And the journey he had to take to get here, the amount of growth he went through. They're gonna be waiting for him. Wow. Outstanding episode. Outstanding. Wow, bro. That episode was fucking gorgeous, bro. Wow. This is why I love Mondays, bro. This is why. Wow, man, this show is so good, bro. This story is impeccable. Like, all of this happening around us, but still seeing it through Thorfinn's perspective most of the time. Like, nah, bro. That shit. Oh, bro. Let's talk about it. Alrighty, guys. What another amazing episode of Vinland Saga. That very well, dude. I feel like I've said this like maybe 4 or 5 times already at this point. But what can you say until you have all the episodes out in front of you? Like, it's week by week. You know what I'm saying? But this is like, I think, maybe the best episode of the season. That was exquisite. That was really, really good, bro. I was not like, obviously I knew we were getting right back into the battle. I knew that was gonna happen. But all of that interaction between Arnade, like while she was passing, Einar, Thorfinn, Leif. Wow, that was powerful. That was really powerful, bro. I was trying so hard not to cry. That shit was, bro. I don't know why I'm so good at controlling my emotions whenever I'm in the middle of watching something myself, but I guarantee you, as soon as everyone else that I watch react to the show, once I start watching them, whenever they put out this episode of their reaction to this episode, I guarantee you I'm gonna fucking bawl my eyes out. Like, I don't know why. That's how it works every time, bro. Like, I have to see someone else like really commit like to the emotion, and like that's what makes me fucking bawl. But damn, I was really close to fucking letting loose right there, bro. That was powerful, bro. Let's try and gain back from the beginning of the episode and work our way up to that. Pretty much right when it started, we get right back into the battle, and it's making it pretty evident that Kettle's forces stand no fucking chance. They are getting their shit rocked. It's not even a competition. I mean, people with their legs cut off, arms cut off, hand cut off. Badger lost his hand. We started out, actually, I completely forgot, but yeah, we started out this episode from the perspective of Fox, and him pretty, thinking decently highly of himself. Like, he doesn't think his shit doesn't stink, but he like saw himself as like, I think I'm better than the average idiot. You know what I'm saying? And kind of his perspective of killing in general. He was like, yeah, killing is fun. And I've killed 13 people, which is, yes, a lot of people. But compared to most like experienced and strong warriors like Thorgel, Snake, Thorfinn, Thorkel, like, you know what I'm saying? Like top of the line motherfuckers that have really lived this life, that's nothing. That's baby food, bro. And it kind of just put that in perspective. Like Fox, like, he did think decently highly of himself, but what was in front of him, how he saw the Yoms Vikings pushing forward like it was nothing, taking down the men around him and enjoying it, smiling, laughing, like that really put it into perspective for Fox. Like, I'm afraid right now. Like, I thought decently of myself as, whatever you want to call it, a warrior or a soldier, murderer, whatever, when it comes to killing people. But he's looking at these Yom Vikings in front of him, taking down all the men around him, and he's trembling in his boots. He can't move. Like, that's when reality struck Fox in the fucking face. He was like, nah, this is another level. Like, I'm way too over my head for this. You know what I'm saying? So it really hit. That's how we started the episode, and then we just kind of see like the battle consuming everybody around them, and then we get a little bit of Badger like going up against somebody. He's already missing his, I think it was his left hand, trying his best to defend himself and fight. But I mean, it's not even a competition, bro. Like, those Yoms Vikings and the King's Guard they're built different. That much is clear. And so sure enough, Snake actually comes in and cuts that one dude's head off that was fucking Badger up. And that's where he was like, yo, tell everybody, like, retreat, like, let's get the fuck out of here, you know what I'm saying? Back up for now. Because this is what he was trying to tell Kettle all along. Like, bro, we're going to lose this battle. And as you can see, like, it was not even close. So Snake goes ahead and makes the decision to at least tell Fox, like, his men, like, back up, retreat. And then Fox ends up yelling retreat, and then everybody else is like, oh my god, thank goodness. Because the battle, like, up to that point, it didn't even last like probably 10 minutes, and they realized, like, we can't take these guys on. You know what I'm saying? So everybody's like relieved for a second, but then Kettle, he's still like, I didn't order retreat. Like, what the hell y'all doing? Like, nah. And he pulls that one guy back, and he's like, what the hell makes you think you can retreat, bro? Like, you think I'm gonna forgive your debt if you retreat right now? And the guy puts it plainly and simply, like, bro, I don't think the debt matters anymore, bro, because I don't think you realize you're going to lose this fight or I'm gonna die. So what does the debt matter? And even if, like, if I get the chance to retreat right now and escape, then good for me, because you're gonna die anyways, bro. Do you see what we just went up against? Like, I think Kettle's definitely very fucking delusional. Like, ever since, like, the reality hit him that, Canute was after him and he wasn't gonna be able to please him like King Harold, and, you know what I'm saying, like, be his little, fucking benefactor and let him just, coast free. No, Canute wanted your shit, bro, so it's gonna happen regardless. And he couldn't deal with that reality, and that's exactly what happened whenever he first got back to the farm. He's looking for Arnaid to confide in her, like usual, let out his emotions and I can only talk to you, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's what he was gonna do. He wasn't even going to fight, but the only thing that pushed him that far was, like, Arnaid's her trust that she apparently broke. That's what sent him over the edge, which I think that's what makes it laughable for me, and like why I lost my respect for him is because that's what pushes him over the edge. Now it makes him like have delusional confidence because he thinks he actually has a chance, and he took out the first act of violence or if you want to look at it like bravery or just hatred, like any sort of, because he didn't like violence, you know what I'm saying? He's never been like that, but the first time he does get violent, he takes it out on Arnade, kills the baby inside of her, and then as we see later in the episode, eventually she dies too. Like, really, bro? Like, Ketil is a sorry excuse for a fucking man. I'm sorry, bro. And like he just represents so much irony. Like, as everybody's retreating, he's like, "Are you guys really Norse, man? Like, bro, you're not a Norse man, bro. You're sitting on your horse watching everybody die. Like, you haven't done anything." And then that one, Kingsguard or young Viking comes up behind him, fucks him up. I thought he got his head cut off immediately right there, because like that's it. Like Wolf saw it as well, and he was like, "Oh shit, I think one of our soldiers might have just taken out like Ketil." And that's where Knut's like, "I asked them to capture him, but like obviously young Vikings, like, bro, they are warriors, bro. Like they enjoy this shit. So like they're sometimes whenever you create an order like that, like, yo, capture him alive, it's good luck with that. You know what I'm saying? Like, because they're in the heat of battle, they're just looking to kill. So I thought he already lost his head right there, but sure enough, Wolf goes to check in on what's going on, like what the situation actually is, if Ketil actually died or whatever. And that leaves only 2 guards left with Knut, and that's as soon as Thorgil is approaching, and he comes up behind them quick. One stroke of his sword breaks Knut's sword basically in half at the bottom of the hilt. Basically sprains his hand too, but Knut actually was able to block it, which Thorgil was even impressed about. He's like, "Okay, you got better, King." You know what I'm saying? Like, all right. And then he quickly makes light work of those 2 guards next to Knut, just cuts both of their throats like it's nothing in one blow, I think. And that's where, he kind of gets the, upper hand on Knut and kicks him in the stomach, doesn't allow him to get another sword. And, was really, he just stepped on his fucking face, bro. He said, "I'm from Helheim, don't fuck with me." Like, nah, Thorgil is a monster, bro. And then that's when, obviously, I was like, okay, Captain Wolf, there's no way he did not hear this shit. And sure enough, he turns around, tackles his ass, tries to choke him out, is unsuccessful in that. Thorgil pokes his fucking eye out, stabbing him the whole time in his eye. And Captain Wolf is still choking him. Like, he is unwavering. Like, he didn't flinch. Like, okay, take my eye. I don't give a fuck. I'm not letting go of your neck. And then eventually, like, he actually was able to get loose. Before that too, Captain Wolf came in and he like threw, I don't know if he threw a sword. I think he threw a sword and it went right through his wrist. So he's got an injury on his wrist, and he almost got choked out, but then quickly after that, he realized, like, okay, I gotta get the fuck out of here. Retreats, goes back in the water, swims away. So who knows where he's headed to now, but obviously he's gonna probably try and prepare even more. Or maybe he goes back to where Omar is, and then he sees Omar, he's like, "What the fuck are you doing?" You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know, bro, but Thorgil's a fucking beast. That shit was crazy. That's pretty much what we see through the fight of the battle. I think that's about all we saw, and then it all came to a standstill because Ketil's forces were trying to retreat, and then boom, all of a sudden there's an attack on the rear guard, and King's in trouble, so everybody's like, "Yo, King's guard, back the fuck up." So like, the battle's at a standstill right now, you know what I'm saying? Both forces have kind of backed up off each other, thanks to that chaos that Thorgil created. And it gave Snake a little bit of a break. It allowed Snake to pick up Ketil. He's like, "You're not dying on us just yet. Don't think you get out of this easy, bro, because you have a responsibility to live up for with all these men lying dead on your fucking farm." You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, you're not getting out of this easy at all. And then that's when we cut back over to Leif, Thorfinn, Einar, Arnade, and, see Arnade's last moments and her last words. I mean, every time they adapt this so perfectly, bro. Like, the silence in the soundtrack, there's not much like noise with the music whenever there's like soft conversation, soft dialogue, and it really hits different, and it shows how much sincerity is in it, like with Arnade thanking Einar and Thorfinn for at least giving her those morning chats. She really enjoyed hearing Einar's stories. Like, it gave her some sort of comfort in her life as a slave, because she thought she was going to be in like this hellish nightmare for forever. That's what she said. And then once Einar and Thorfinn got there and she started having those chats in the morning with Einar, like, you know, things turned around where she kind of like had some sort of enjoyment again. But still, she just, you know, she thanked them, and then she was like, yo, you know, Gardar and the children are waiting for me, and I just wanted to say my thanks. And that's when she, you know, passes on. And Thorfinn is the first one to react. Like, well, Einar, the whole time, his voice actor bodied the emotion that Einar was going through, and just completely traumatized by losing someone that he really cared about, all to the hands of the master that confided in her so much, right? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just so fucked up. So Einar his voice actor did an amazing job. But that's when Thorfinn quickly starts to try and give her CPR, because he remembered that from his father. You know what I'm saying? Like, he learned this technique from his father, and it's like, wow, like that was a long time ago, and he still remembers that. So, like, you know what I'm saying? You're seeing more and more character development and growth in Thorfinn, where it comes to like trying to save a life or trying to prevent death more than producing death, or like the first season, or like whenever he was, you know, younger, when he just had rage and hate inside of him. So, you know, you're seeing more and more of those things come out of him, and what stuck with him, you know, from, you know, the story from Leaf, the CPR from his father. Like, you know, he's some of that stuff is starting to come back to him, and it shows how much he's grown. So he tries his best to resuscitate her through CPR. Doesn't amount to anything. Einar even tries some more after Thorfinn did, and it just, you know, Thorfinn was just like, that's enough, and she passed. I mean, it's fucking terrible, bro. And then Thorfinn has an amazing speech with, you know, holding Arnheid, and that's basically like the send-off for her, is that he tells her about Vinland, and, you know, let's create a peaceful nation there. And it's such a touching moment, because it comes full circle, because that's the story that he heard from Leaf, and that is, again, something that is stuck with him his whole life, no matter how much he's been through. Like, the amount of negativity and death and sadness that has been around him, and how he's come out on the other side of that and still holds some of that stuff true to him. Like that story, for example, Leaf was looking at Thorfinn in awe. Like, this kid is so pure, bro. You know, the amount of pain that he's been through, and he still is sitting here right in front of me, remembering the story that I told him about a peaceful land without war, without slavery. Like, he was stunned. I mean, that was a beautiful moment. That was insane. And then pretty much after that, that's when Snake pulls up with Ketil around his back, and he's like, what are y'all still doing here? You know what I'm saying? Like, Snake, like I said, he's been aware, and I feel like he's understanding of Thorfinn and Einar's, or even Arneid's positioning. It's just that he's kind of indifferent to it because he's under Ketil. You know what I'm saying? He's always been under Ketil, and he has a certain way of life that he's been known. That's all he's really known his whole life, and he still adheres to that. But he's understanding, which is like weird. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's kind of like a foot on both sides, which is like kind of hard to like understand his character, or come to terms with it, like whether you like him or not. I mean, I enjoy his character. I think he's a very complex character, and that's why he's a good character, is because I think he's kind of similar to Thorfinn in the fact that, at least not, Thorfinn's ahead of him at this point in terms of growth and character development, but I think Snake is kind of like where Thorfinn was at one point in his life, where he just came to terms with, like, he's gonna still use violence to his advantage when he has to, or for what he thinks is right, like, for example, killing Gardar for killing his men, but he understands, like, other people's viewpoints and whatnot. It's just that, like, he already believes in what he believes in, so he's not gonna move his stance. So he's a very interesting character. But sure enough, Einar sees Ketil, and he's like, oh fuck no, I want to kill this fucking guy, and he sees nothing but rage. But Thorfinn, this is what I'm talking about, they've become such good friends, and how much they've grown together on this farm. Like, amazing friends. He kept it fucking real. Like, Einar actually punched Thorfinn to get through him and go to Ketil. And Thorfinn was stunned for a second. He was like, wow, this is how committed he is to his rage. And then Thorfinn throws it right back at him, punches him to the fucking ground. He's like, yo, calm your, like, that's a good friend right there. Keeping your motherfucking ass in check. Like, relax, bro. This is not going to do any good for you, bro. Like, killing Ketil isn't going to quell your rage. It's not going to help. You know what I'm saying? Like, Thorfinn was just basically saying to Einar, like, I've already been through exactly what you're thinking about doing right now, and it doesn't help at all. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't fall under the same curse that I did. Like, Thorfinn went through a lot, so he knows what Einar's feeling right now, but you can't succumb to that, or else you're just never going to heal. And that was a really powerful moment in itself. Like Einar, like that's what I'm saying. Einar the whole time, like his voice actor was bodying that shit. The crying, the whimpering, that like emotion that he was going through. Like, nah, it was so good. And then pretty much after that, they bury Arnade, you know, which is respectable in itself that they even had time to do that. And Einar is kind of processing all of it, and then Thorfinn turns around. And he's like, you know what? I'm going to talk to fucking Canute. And the amount of conviction that you see in his face and his eyes right now is like the most I think we've ever seen in him throughout the whole story. Like he feels more determined, or looks more determined than ever right now, and he's not afraid. Like he wants to go talk to Canute, and he wants to try his best to prevent as many deaths as possible, because there's already been a lot of death. That's all that's been on his mind through his character development, is like how, like what's that first method? What's another approach that we can get to where we can, instead of death being the first answer or violence being the first answer, like what can we do before that maybe prevent even more death, even more violence, you know? Like, nah, his character has grown so much, and I love every second of it, and seeing him get to this point, and Leif like trying to hold Thorfinn back, like, why do you got to do this? Like, please this time let me take you back to Iceland. Like, you know what I'm saying? Pleading. Like, I finally found you again, bro, and it's been so long. Like, I've seen you suffer so much, and you know, somehow you've come out on the other side like a decent man. Like, please let me take you back this time. And then, you know, Thorfinn, that's basically where he explains, like, I might be able to help in some way. I might be able to stop this and prevent death. You know, even more bodies piled up on the farm, and like I said, the determination, the conviction on his face is stunning. And he walks forward, standing tall, strong, heading straight for Canute. And who knows what Canute's gonna think, bro. Like, Canute, you know, he's like a king now. He's king of both England and Denmark. He's got blood on his hands from his killing his own brother, like, you know, taking power forcefully. You know what I'm saying? Both of their character development between both of those characters are vastly different. So I'm wondering how that conversation is going to go, and if they're even going to see eye to eye in any way. Because Canute, they're both trying to achieve like a utopia where there isn't slavery and war, but Canute is going about it a very different way, where he's you know, kind of abusing his power, but he knows like that's what has to be done, I guess, you know what I'm saying, in a world like this where it's so unfair. Where Thorfinn, on the other hand, he's trying to prevent violence all around, and he's trying to, like, you know, just prevent death. Like, he doesn't want to kill anymore, you know, obviously. Like, he's bro, the character development is through the roof. So I'm very excited to see what that conversation is going to be like, and if he even gets close. Because, I mean, well, regardless, he said Canute, you know, he has no more than 100 men. He said, I'm gonna make it through that somehow. You know what I'm saying? Like, in the amount of calmness on his face when he said that, like, that's what I'm talking about. The conviction, the determination is insane. His face looks so calm when he said that. Like, yeah, 100 men, like, I'll get through it somehow. You know what I'm saying? And then Leif and them are just gonna be waiting with the boat, you know, ready to depart whenever. Like, bro, this show is so fucking good, bro. What a discussion. I feel like that was probably at least a 20-30 minute discussion, but that's how much content was in this episode. Like, that's what I'm saying. This episode, probably the best of the season. Like, that was exquisite. That was really good. God damn, bro. I wish I could watch more, but you gotta wait each week, and there's only 4 more. But man, dude, I'm excited for it. Can't wait. Another week, but we'll be there soon. So yeah, that's gonna do it for me. If y'all enjoyed it, please leave a like down below, comment, subscribe if you're new, and hit that notification bell so you know the next one's dropping. I'll see you on the next one. Y'all be good. Deuces.